this is Opinion Radar and welcome back to my channel. If you've ever stood in front of your closet stressed about swimwear, feeling like nothing fits quite right, or gives you that boost of confidence, I totally get it. Today, I'm sharing one of my most worn swim pieces lately, the Miraclesuit Ursula Tankini top. As someone who loves pool days, beach trips, and feeling cute without sacrificing comfort, I've been on a constant hunt for that perfect balance between support, style, and coverage. This top has been quietly living in my suitcase and rotation for months now, and I keep coming back to it, even when cheaper options are sitting right there. It's not just another swim top. It's become part of my go-to confidence lineup. So, I wanted to break down why this piece has earned a permanent spot in my summer wardrobe, starting with something we all wonder. Okay, so I'll be real with you. I was super hesitant about spending $77 on just a swim top. I kept thinking, can one piece really be worth that? But honestly, after trying on what feels like a million different swimsuits that either cut in too much, gaped, or just didn't give enough support, I finally decided to take the plunge with the Miraclesuit Ursula Tankini top. And wow, was it a game changer. From the second I put on, I could tell this was different. The fit is so flattering. It smooths everything out in just the right places, kind of like shapewear, but without that uncomfortable squeeze. It gives this amazing hourglass effect, and I swear it makes me look about 10 pounds lighter. That built-in hidden underwire? Chef's kiss. It lifts without poking or digging, and the mesh detail adds this chic, classy touch that doesn't scream beach day too loudly, which I love for more polished moments like poolside lounging or even a lunch by the water. One of the biggest things for me was support, especially since I'm on the covey side and have a larger bust. A lot of tankiness either flatten me completely or create unwanted attention, which is not what I'm going for. This one, it's modest without being frumpy, which is so hard to find. It covers exactly what I want to keep covered, and I didn't have to sacrifice style for it. The fabric is thick, which I know might sound weird for a swimsuit, but it actually works in its favor. It feels substantial, like it's going to last more than one season, and I don't have to stress about it getting see-through or losing shape after a few washes. Plus, the color stays vibrant. I went with navy, and it looks just as rich now as it did when I first unboxed it. Now let's talk sizing, because this is where things get a little tricky. I will say it definitely runs small. I'm usually a large in swimwear, but even with that, it felt snug, like support snug, which is good. But if you're between sizes or prefer a looser fit, you might want to size up. Some of my friends said they wish they'd gone a size bigger, especially in the armholes. And speaking of armholes, they're kind of tight. Not in a fashionable slim fit way, but in a okay. How do I get this over my shoulders without doing yoga way? It takes a second to tug it on, especially when it's dry, but once it's on, it's fine. To be fair, I think that's part of how it stays so supportive and modest. It's almost like a trade-off. Yes, it's a little effort to put on, but once it's there, it's not going anywhere. And honestly, worth it for the coverage and confidence boost. I've worn this top on a little cruise we took last month, pair it with a cute navy and pink swim skirt. Shout out to mixing and matching, so underrated. And felt 100% comfortable the whole time. That's huge for me because I used to avoid swimwear moments like the plague. Sunbathing? Too exposed. Pool parties? Anxiety city. But this Tankini top gave me the freedom to actually enjoy myself. I wore it from breakfast on the deck to cocktails at sunset, and no adjusting, no slipping, no stress. The length is perfect, not too long where it looks like I'm trying to hide, but long enough to smoothly cover any tummy I'd rather keep under wraps. The slightly swingy cut gives it this graceful movement, so it doesn't look like just another t-shirt over a bra. It actually looks stylish, intentional. I got so many compliments, and no one could believe it was just a top. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, the price. Yeah, $77 for a top alone feels steep at first glance. I totally get why some people might pause there. If you're someone who just throws on a bikini and goes, you might not see the value. But if you've ever struggled with fit, modesty, or support, especially with a fuller bust. This is kind of like a light at the end of a very long, frustrating tunnel. It's not just a swimsuit, it's confidence in fabric form. I've ruined so many suits from constant adjustments or poor support, and they didn't even cost this much. So when I think about per wear cost and longevity, I feel way better about the investment. Plus, I've already worn it with 3 different bottoms, so it's versatile like that. At the end of the day, I'll say this. I didn't think I'd find a swim top that made me feel both secure and stylish. But this one, it's become my go-to. Whether I'm splashing around in the pool, walking along the shore, or just chilling by the cabana with a drink, I feel put together and comfortable. The quality shows, the stitching, the fabric, the hidden details. It's clear someone designed this with real bodies in mind, not just runway silhouettes. Is it perfect? Not quite. The armholes could be a tad roomier, and the fabric is definitely on the heavier side. It feels more like fall swimwear, honestly. But the pros so outweigh the cons for me. If you're tired of swim shopping feeling like a disaster movie, give this one a shot. I can't promise it'll work for everyone, but for me, it's been nothing short of a miracle. If this review helped you splash into confidence a little easier, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's make swim season stress-free together. Hit that bell so you never miss a splash-worthy find. Trust me, your future beach self will thank you.